Hey y'all. So today I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about something that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. And I'm going to start off with a little show. May I share something with you? So last night I went to a store and I bought some stuff. So I got myself 3 shirts, a red one, a yellow one. Hard to see that it's yellow with this light, but a yellow one and this purple one. Because my wife liked the purple one. And I bought a pack of underwear because I needed some new underwear. And I bought a belt. And I got all of that there for about $30. I got it at Walmart. And I'm not going to hate on Walmart like a lot of other people do, but I'm using this as a weird example to lead into a topic I want to talk about today. You know, yesterday I went to a presentation that my friend Kelvin did at a place we call Syracuse Co-works, which is affiliated with this organization that's called 1 Million Cups. And y'all can go look that up. I mean, if I remember, I'll link to it below so you can check it out. In essence, what happens is once a week on a Wednesday at 9 o'clock, and it's 9 o'clock in all the chapters that they have across the country, although the 9 o'clock can differ based on time zone. But at 9 o'clock, the idea is for individuals, you know, self-employed people like myself, or maybe a couple of people who are working together, to be able to go to a place and talk with other people who are, you know, either long-term entrepreneurs or maybe they're short-term entrepreneurs, but usually individuals get together and basically have a think session. Sometimes you have a person who's brand new and they want to present something to everyone else and get ideas on it. Maybe it's a product, or maybe they're starting a new business and they want ideas on how to market themselves. So in this particular instance, my friend Kelvin was doing something about goal setting and motivation. And, you know, that's something that as a self-employed person, and I last Friday celebrated my 15th year in business. And, I'm self-employed. And so he was doing this for these folks. And it was a nice, intimate sized group that was talking about this. And one of the things I found out over the years is that for the most part, if you've got something that you're going to talk about regarding motivation, regarding leadership, regarding diversity, unless someone above them forces them to come, the people who usually show up will usually have some kind of idea about what's going on with this particular type of topic. In this particular instance, however, Kelvin basically went around and he asked everybody, you know, what they did to try to motivate themselves and what was it about what they did that, you know, got them juice. You know, what were they happy about? You know, what were some of the driving motivations? And, you know, folks said, well, I like to help people and I like to see when people enjoy the things that I do and all this other kind of stuff. And it sounded pretty cool and whatever. And he saved me for last. And I know he wasn't expecting me to answer the way I did because, you know, one of my things is not to necessarily always answer things the way everyone else does. And I don't like to give the expected when I'm seeing a pattern. And I saw a pattern. And so when it was my turn, I said, you know what? I'm not going to lie. What's motivating me is I want to see $10 million in the bank. And that sounds strange. But what I said after that is, I said, you know, everyone is kind of dancing around the reality that we all kind of want some kind of independence. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And one of the things that helps us to be free to do what we want to do is to have money. Now, I'm saying I want $10 million in the bank. That is my goal. That's been my goal for at least a decade. And the thing is that I don't have $10 million sitting in the bank. I don't have $1 million sitting in the bank. But you know what? That's my goal. And this is the thing that I use to help me kind of focus on what I'm looking for. And people say, well, money doesn't bring happiness. That's actually a lie. Money brings a lot of happiness to a lot of people. But you know what money brings? Money brings content because you don't have to worry about paying any bills. You can go eat out if you want to. You can buy stuff. Like today, you know, I bought this stuff at Walmart because it didn't cost all that much money. I'm not saying that I would go to a really expensive store to buy stuff, but you know, when I was in Memphis a couple of years ago, there was this really nice store, and it made stuff for, okay, you know, bigger people. 'Cause I like to buy bigger sizes because sometimes when you wash stuff, it shrinks. So I was able to get some really nice stuff. The thing is that when I went out and bought really nice stuff, like t-shirts and underwear and belts at a place like that, even a few things like this, it cost me over $300. So, you know, 30 bucks, $300. You know, money really helps you go a lot further. Now, here's another thing about having a lot of money. Having a lot of money basically means that you can actually help other people. And one of the things I said today is, you know, it is nice. If you want to go downtown and volunteer at the local soup kitchen to help feed people or do whatever, you know, that's fine and dandy. That charitable. Way to go. But you know what? Those folks are always looking for money. They're always looking for contributions. So you can go downtown and you can help feed people, or maybe you write a check for $20,000 or $50,000 where they can buy food to feed a community for 6 months because they're able to get food at a lower rate. It may even be a year's worth of food. Imagine that. Doesn't mean you still can't go down and help, but imagine what it's like if you could just sit down and write a check for $50,000 for, you know, to feed people, or $50,000 to help cure cancer. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? That doesn't depress anybody. Sure, you want some money for yourself to be able to do some things, but I notice people hate to think about money. They hate putting money out there and talking about it. Y'all know I'm the guy who did the video that said, you know, the 5 things I would do with unlimited wealth. And then sometime after that, I actually wrote a blog post, which was the follow-up to 5 more things what I would do with unlimited wealth. And, you know, some of those things aren't so bad. You know what? I'd love to have a bigger house than I have and a bigger room than I have and whatever, but I don't need a really fancy car. I'm not looking to buy a new car all the time. I need a new car because my car is 11 years old, but I live in Central New York, so I'm not getting one of those fast race cars or whatever. You can only go so fast anyway. But I'd get a nice car maybe every 4 or 5 years, and it'd just be nice to be able to say, you know what, I can just walk in and give me that one there, and I'll write a check, and I can leave with a car. You know, tell me you don't think that's a good deal. So this is really one of the things that you do when you're self-employed, is you're looking for comfort. But comfort comes with money. And when people are running away from it and trying to deny it, then they're lying to themselves. And this is just my opinion. Now, I may not be totally right, but I'm the guy who one time on some video, I don't remember which one it was, said, you know what, if you're telling me that money doesn't bring you happiness, give me your money. Send me your money. Write me a check. I will put it in my bank. Let me see if money brings me happiness. I'll find out. And if it doesn't, if I'm really sad by having all of your money, I'll find a way to give it to someone else. Because obviously you wouldn't want it because it ain't making you happy. I'm thinking money would probably help to make me pretty happy. I would find things to do with it. So y'all just own up to me. Tell me the truth. If you really don't care about money, because if you don't, like I said, I'll send you my address. You can send me a check. But if you do, if you understand that, you know, you need money to have contentment. You need money to be able to do other things you want to do. You need money to be able to help other people. You know, you can say, well, I can live off of just almost nothing. Well, you know, fine. You do that. And if you do, and if you're happy, I'm happy with you. But most probably, if you are, you're probably not watching my videos because, you know, you can't afford internet. I'm just saying. So let me know your thoughts on this. You know, I'm not Reverend Ike. Well, you know, no, I'm not Reverend Ike. And some of y'all have no clue who Reverend Ike is. Let's just keep it that way. If you want to find out, you know what, I'll put that link below so you can find out who Reverend Ike is. And you'll probably just say, my God, there was a guy like that. So anyway, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment and share the video. I never tell people to share the videos. I'm telling you today, or I'm asking you, please share the video. Watch the video, like the video, comment on the video. If you hate the video, hit the dislike button, although I can't figure out why anyone would hate a video saying that you want money. That's just my thoughts. Anyway, that's what I got for you. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, because this one is the long holiday weekend. You have fun. Talk to you later.